Very good morning, students. Today we are going to learn Mathematics Olympiad Chapter 1. So in this Chapter 1, we are going to discuss this topic which we have to remember. First one is finding a rational number between two numbers, finding a rational number between two rational numbers, order of the third, rationalizing, loss of indices, converting decimal into p by 2 form, sum or difference or multiply or divide of a rational number with a irrational number. Okay, first let us discuss about finding a irrational number between two numbers. So if you want to find a irrational number between two numbers, so I am going to take one example. Find an irrational number between 2 by 3 and 4 by 5. So if it is asking us to find an irrational number between two numbers, then we can use the formula as root of a into b. So whatever the given two numbers are, that is 2 by 3 into 4 by 5. So which is root 8 by 15. Next, if you want to find out the rational number between two numbers, so the same second question we will discuss. So if it is asking us to find a rational number between two numbers, in that case, so find a rational number between 2 by 5 and 7 by 8. So if it is asking us to find a rational number, one rational number between these two numbers, so it will be a plus b by 2. Whatever the given numbers are there, we have to take the average of the two numbers. So that is 2 by 5 plus 7 by 8 divided by 2. This can be written as 1 by 2 into 2 by 5 plus 7 by 8. Further we can do simplify. Next, let us talk about the order of thirds. So if we are talking about the order of thirds, so first of all, third is nothing but, let us take this one, root 5. So it is square root of 5, you can say. Now if I take 7th root of 5, so this 7th root of 5, this root 5, this root 5 can be written as 5 to the power of 1 by 2. So these are called thirds. So this can be written as 5th root of 1 by 7, 5 power 1 by 7. Next if I write 11th root of 7, it will be 7 to the power of 1 by 11. So these are all we are going to call it as thirds, which are in the form of root number. We are going to call it as thirds. Now let us discuss about the order of the thirds. So let us take one example for discussing this order of thirds. So if I take cube root of 4, square root of 6, and 6th root of 5. So if I want to get the order, it means that if I want to arrange these thirds, in the ascending order. So what I need to do means I need to make sure that the powers must be equal. So if I write this, I can write it as 4 to the power of 1 by 3. This can be written as 6 to the power of 1 by 2. Since nothing is there, it will be square root. It will be 5 to the power of 1 by 2. Now, here if you observe the powers, it will be 3, 2 and 6. So let us take the LCM of these three numbers. That is 3, 2, 6. So 3 1s, 3 2s. So LCM is 6. So I will multiply the LCM for all the numbers. So it will be 4 into 1 by 3 whole to the power of 6, comma 1 by 2 into 6, 5 1 by 6 into 6. So 3 1s, 3 2s, 2 1s, 2 3s, 6 6 gets cancelled. So the left terms are here 4 square, here 6 cube, and here 5. So it is 4 square, it is 60, and 6 cube, it is 216, and 5 is 5. So in this 3, if I want to arrange this ascending order, 5 will come first, it means 6 root of 5 is less than, next will come 16 means third root of 4 less than root 6. So this will be the arrangement of ascending order. In the same way we can do the descending order also. But make sure that we have to do the LCM and we have to make our powers to be in normal numbers instead of rational numbers. The next one is talk about the rationalizing concept. So in the fourth concept, rationalizing, let us take a question, rationalize 7th root of 7 plus 5th root of 3 by 5th root of 2 plus 2nd root of 3. So in this question, he is asking us to rationalize. Rationalize means we have to make our denominator free of this root number. So the rationalizing factor of 5 root 2 plus 2 root 3 will be 5 root 2 minus 2 root 3. So we can write it as 7 root 7 plus 5 root 3 divided by 5 root 2 plus 2 root 3 into 5 root 2 minus 2 root 3 divided by 5 root 2 minus 2 root 3. So here if you observe the denominator, it will be in the form of a plus b into a minus b. So let me multiply the numerator. 35, 7 5 35 root 14 minus 14 root 21 plus 25 root 6 minus 10 root 9 divided by a square, that is 5 root 2 whole square minus 2 root 3 whole square. So here we cannot change anything, here just we can write it as 3. So 35 root 14 minus 14 root 21 plus 25 root 6 minus 30 divided by, so here 5 square 25, 25 to the 50, here we are going to get 50 minus 2 square 4, 4 3 is 12, 50 minus 12, it will be 38. So this will be the rationalizing question. So it may be asking in different ways, so we'll look after some exercise questions also. Next, let us talk about laws of indices. So fifth concept is laws of indices. So we have some laws. A to the power of m into a to the power of m can be written as a to the power of m plus n. For example, 2 cube into 2 power 6 if it is there, we can write it as 2 to the power of 2, 3 plus 6 which is 9. Next, this is first law. Next, second law, a to the power of m divided by a to the power of m can be written as a to the power of m minus n. So for example, 5 power 3 divided by 5, it can be written as nothing. If there is no power, we can write it as 1. 3 minus 1 which is 2. Next, let us take the third law. So the third law is a power 0. Anything to the power 0 it will be 1. Next, fourth one. We have ab whole to the power of m. It can be written as a to the power of m into b to the power of m. So for this example, we can take it as 246 whole to the power of 0. Answer is 1. So ab whole power m, we can write it as example 10 whole power 6. It can be written as 2 power 6 into 5 power 6. Why? Because 2 5 are 10. Next, one more law is there. A by b whole power m, it can be written as a power m divided by b power m. So 7 by 5 whole power 10, it can be written as 7 to the power of 10 by 5 to the power of 10. Next one important concept. If bases are same, equate the power. Equate the power. So one of the important concepts is one. For example, if I take a question 2 to the power of x minus 4 is equals to 4, if it is like this. So find out the x value is going to ask in the question. So if he is asking like that, we need to make sure that can I make this as 2 base? Yes, we can make it as 2 to the power of x minus 4 can be written as 2 square. So here if you observe here, bases are same, so we can equate the power. So the answer will be x minus 4 is 2, which is x is 6. Okay, next we have converting decimal into divisor form. So converting of decimal number into divisor form. Let us take a question. 0.75 bar. So this can be written as 75 by 100. 75 by 99. Why? Because under the bar if there are two numbers, so we need to write two minus. For example, let us take another question at us. 1.7 bar. So this can be written as whatever the point before it is there, let us write it as 1 plus 7 by 9. Why I am writing by 9 means under the bar only one number is there, so 1 number. So 9 1 are 9, 9 plus 7 16 by 9. That is our divisor form. Another question. 2.75 bar. If it is 2.75 bar, whatever this number is, let us write as it is plus 75 by 99. So that is 99 twice. So 198 plus 75. So answer is 273 by 99. So these are the ways of converting a decimal number into divisor. Next, the last concept is that assign difference or multiplication or division of a rational number with an irrational number. Rational number with an irrational number. So will be all irrational number only. So the answer will be irrational number. For example, if I take some question as 1 I am taking it as rational number, 1 I am taking it as irrational number. If I add 2 plus root 3, then the final answer mine will be irrational number only. Same case, if I take difference is subtraction, if I put subtraction there, even though if I do 2 minus root 3 also, I am going to get final answer as irrational number. If I multiply these two also, I am going to get it as irrational number. If I divide this like 2 divided by root 3, then I am going to get it as irrational number only. Now let us see the first question in the exercise. If 2 into x to the power 2 to the power of x minus 3 into 3 to the power of 2x minus 8 is equal to 36. So we need to find out x value. Find x. So let us see the solution for this. So 2 to the power of x minus 3 into 3 to the power of 2x minus 8. So I need to write this 36 in terms of 2 and 3. So I know that it is 6 square, so let me write first as 6 square. So this 6 I am going to split it as 2 into 3 whole square. So now it is a into b whole to the power of m, so I can split the power 2 square into 3 square. So here the powers are x minus 3 into 3 to the power of 2x minus 8. So if I consider here 2 cases are there, I can equate 2 base to 2 or 3 base to 3. So if I equate these two, so that is 2 to the power of x minus 3 is 2 square. So bases are same, we can equate the power. So x minus 3 is 2, x is 5. So option is D. expressed it is in P by Q form. So just now we have learned 1.27 bar can be written as 1 plus 27 by 99. So 99 1 99, 99 plus 27. So 97 16, 126 divided by 99. 3 tables 333 times 342 times 311 314 14 by 11. So option is B. Here next question, sixth question, the rationalizing factor of fifth root of a square b cube e to the power of 4. So if you are doing a rationalizing factor for the fifth root, then our answer should be also fifth root. So blindly we will take the answer fifth root of a cube b square c. Let us suppose all the options are having fifth root. So in that case, how to identify this answer means, here since the power is 5, so whatever the powers that are there for a, b and c, the sum should be 5. If here it is 2, here it is 3. So 2 plus 3 which is 5. Next 2 plus 3 which is 5. And c for nothing in there we can put it as 1. 1 plus 4 which is 5. So option is A. So rationalizing factor of fifth root will be fifth root only if suppose all are fifth root. So in order to identify that, make sure that the sum of the variable powers should be equal to that whatever the given root it is there. So if it is 2 plus 3 which is 5 and 3 plus 2 which is 5 and 4 plus 1 which is 5. Next 10th question, the greatest number among, so these two numbers are given, he is asking the greatest number. So here, if suppose the same question root 7 plus root 12 and root 11 plus root 6, if it is there as plus, then we can blindly say that this is greatest number. But since it is minus, subtraction is there, so we cannot expect what is the greatest number among these two. So for that reason, let us do rationalizing of this first. So root 17 minus root 12 into the rationalizing factor will be plus. So root 17 plus root 12 divided by root 17 plus root 12. Next root 11 minus root 6 into root 11 plus root 6 divided by root 11 plus root 6. So here it is in the format of a square minus b square. So that is 17 minus 12 divided by root of 17 plus root 12. So here 11 minus 6 divided by root of 11 plus root 6. So 5 by root 17 plus root 12. Here also 5 by root 11 plus root 6. So if you observe that the numerators are equal, so denominator whichever it is having the greatest value it will be lowest. So in these two, here root 17 plus root 12 is greatest. So since denominator is greater than the numerator, then definitely this will be the smallest and this will be the largest. Here denominator is very greater compared to this. Here denominator is very small, here denominator is very greater. So numerators are equal. So in this case we have to compare only the denominator. The denominator which is having the greatest one will be smallest. So the answer will be, here is asking the greatest number. So the greatest number is root 11 minus root 6. Option B. Next, let us see the 11th question. Find x if 5 to the power of 2x minus 1 equals to 25 to the power of x minus 1 plus 100. So if I take that, is equals to, I can write 5 square. So 5 square into x minus 1 plus 100. So this will be written as 2x minus 1 minus 5 to the power of 2x minus 2 is equals to 100. I am just transposing it. So 2 into x, 2x, 2 1 2. So in this 2, I am going to take it as 5 power 2x minus 2 as common. Now here one more minus 1 is not there. So 5 to the power of minus 1 will be 5 only. 1 5 will be left here. Minus total average is out. It will be 1 is equals to 100. So 5 to the power of 2x minus 2 is equals to 100 divided by 4, which is 25. So next 5 to the power of 2x minus 2 is equals to 5 square. Here bases are same, we can equate the power. So 2x minus 2 is equals to 2. 2x is 4 and x value will be 2. So option C is correct. 16th question. If x and y are two positive real numbers, so we need to find out which is correct number. So he's asking us to take two real numbers. So I am taking x value as 2 and y value as 3. In such a way that x should be greater than y is 3. So let us take it as x as 3, x is 3 and y is 2. So my condition is satisfied that x is greater than 5. So x is greater than y. Okay, 3 is greater than 2. Minus 3 is greater than minus 2. So 3 is greater than 2, that implies minus 3 is greater than minus 2. It's wrong. Why? Because minus 3 value will be less than minus 2. So here it is wrong. Next, if 3 is greater than 2, that implies minus 3 is less than minus 2. So this is the correct one. Why? Because minus 3 will be less than minus 2. Third one, if 3 is greater than 2, 1 by 3 is greater than 1 by 2. I have already discussed that denominator which one is big, that will be small. So this concept is wrong here. If 3 is greater than 2, then 1 by 3 is less than minus 1 by 2. So negative number, it will be always smaller than the positive number. So the which one is correct? Means second option is correct. Here 18th question, the value of this total is asking. So let us take the first one, 1 by 1 plus root 2. If I do rationalizing for this, it will be 1 minus root 2 divided by 1 plus root 2. So it will be 1 minus root 2 divided by a square minus b square, that is 1 minus 2. So that is 1 minus root 2 divided by minus 1. So here it will be minus 1. Second, if we take this 1 by root 2 plus root 3, it will be root 2 minus root 3 by root 2 minus root 3. So answer is root 2 minus root 3 by 2 minus 3. So root 2 minus root 3 by minus 1. So if we observe these two, we can say that every question is getting the answer like all are 1. So we are getting that 1 minus root 2 on the top and divided by minus 1. So now all these cases we are going to get the same. So I am going to write by seeing this 1 minus root 2 by minus 1 plus root 2 minus root 3 by minus 1 plus root 3 minus root 4 by minus 1 plus root 4 minus root 5 by minus 1 root 5 minus root 6 by minus 1 plus root 6 minus root 7 by minus 1 root 7 minus root 8 by minus 1 plus root 8 minus root 9 by minus 1. So in this all I can take minus common. So it will be left as 1 minus root 2 plus root 2 minus root 3 plus root 3 minus root 4 plus root 4 minus root 5 plus root 5 minus root 6 plus root 7 minus root 7 plus root minus root 8 plus root 8 minus root 9. So now this plus root minus and get cancelled. Now we are left with 1 minus 9. So that is 1 minus root 9 value is 3. So minus of minus 2 minus the minus will be plus 2. So the answer is C. If you look at the 28 question match the following, we have 4 questions as well as answers and we have options as well. So while solving this type of questions, we have to make sure of our options first. If you look at an A, 3 is repeated, so we will not consider. If you look at B, 4 is repeated, if you look at C, 2 is repeated. But if you look at D, individual options are there. So if we solve for D, then answer will directly complete. You can mark the answer directly. So let me solve for D. That is 4 to the power of x plus 1 is equal to 256. So 4 to the power of x plus 1 is equal to, this can be written as 4 to the power of 4. That can be done by using the LCM. 64, 4 16s and 4 4s. So powers are same, we can equate the basis of them, we can equate the powers. So x value is 3. Where we can see x value of 3 is first one. So in these options, where is the first option? So answer is D. We can mark directly instead of wasting the time for doing all these answers. So we need to match. If suppose if 2 options are there in all, so minimum we have to do the 2 options, whatever the options that are matching for us. So this is the D answer. Next, let us solve first A. So answer is 3. Next A, that is 3 by x plus 8 is equal to 4 by 6 minus 8. Let me do cross multiplication. 3 6 are 18 minus 3x is equal to 4x plus 32. So 18 minus 32 is equal to 7x minus 14 is equal to 7x, x is equal to minus 2. So option will be third. Next, let us see the D question. So here the D question is 2 power x minus 1, this can be written as 2 square into 2 square 2x plus 1 divided by, this can be written as 2 cube x minus 1 is equal to 64. This can be written as 2 power 3. 2 power 5 is 32, 2 power 6 is 64. So that is 2 power x minus 1 into 2 to the power of 4x plus 2 divided by 2 to the power of 3x minus 3 is equal to 2 to the power of 2. So it is a power m into a power m. We can add the power, that is 2 to the power of x plus 4x 5x minus 1 plus 2 plus 1 divided by 2 to the power of 3x minus 3 is equal to 2 to the power of 6. So it is there in division a power m divided by a power m, we can write a power m minus m. So that can be written as 2 to the power of 5x minus 3x, which is 2x, 1 plus 3, which is 4, is equal to 2 to the power of 6. So your base term we can equal the power. So 2x plus 4 is equal to 6. 2x is equal to 2. X is equal to 1. So option is 4. So next let us do C. So in option C, 4 to the power of x minus 4 to the power of x minus 1 is equal to 24. So we can take 4 to the power of x minus 1 as common. In this 4 is left, 4 minus 1 which is 24. So 4 to the power of x minus 1 is 24 by 3, 8. So this can be written as 2 square, 2x minus 2, 2 cube. So 2x minus 2 is equal to 3. So 2x is equal to 5. X is equal to 5 by 2. So here the question is asking me 2x whole to the power of x. That is 2 into x value is 5 by 2 whole to the power of 5 by 2. To get the answer, so answer is 5 to the power of 5 by 2.